Earlier this year, Family Guy took flack for an episode in which Chris Griffin dated a girl with Down syndrome. Here's a clip.
You're gonna be this rude all evening? You haven't asked me anything about myself.
Oh, sorry. So what do your parents do?
That's better. My dad's an accountant, and my mom is the former governor of Alaska.
Okay. Now, I understand a Down syndrome...
Oh, that's right, that episode.
A Down syndrome girl did that, right?
Yes.
How'd you get... You found someone?
Yeah. We hired... We said it's the only way we can do it is that the actress has to have Down syndrome. It's like it's the only way the episode is okay, and she has to be depicted as a dimensional character. And so we figured, let's just make her just an incredibly domineering bitch, you know?
Sarah Palin had a reaction. Watch.
So, Governor, what do you think? It's pretty nasty, is it not?
This world is full of cruel, cold-hearted people who would do such a thing. Look, I look at Trig, and he's going to face things as special needs children will be facing much more difficult than we ever will. So why make it tougher on the special needs community? When is enough enough? And when are we going to be willing to say, you know, some things just aren't really funny?
No,
and
I agree with you. Look, this guy McFarlane who did this, is a hater, makes a lot of money for Fox, but I think there should be some standards sometime, but apparently there are.
Pot calling the kettle black. How did you react to that? Were you hurt?
No. I was, in no way was I emotionally scarred. I was able to sleep well at night.
Think you're a hater?
I don't think so. I don't consider myself a hater. I'm a fairly optimistic
Do you
person.
think Sarah's critique bared any merit?
I actually do think, you know, as much as I disagree with just about everything that she stands for, I do think at the end of the day, probably to some degree, I think it was part political, you know, partially politically motivated, and part genuine. I mean, she is a mom. She probably was ticked off on some level, but what those percentages are, I couldn't tell you.